Hey y'all, and welcome to, what is this, vlog 4, vlogtober day 4, I believe. I honestly wanted to use vlog 4 to talk about something I mentioned in vlogtober day 3. So if you haven't seen vlogtober day 3, I will tag that video for you all to watch it. But pretty much it's just about the topic, I guess, of getting over somebody you loved, a boyfriend, girlfriend, significant other, and kind of just moving on from that process. And I think what initially motivated me to make this video was because just like recent things that's just been going on in social media. So whether it was watching someone talk about getting over a boyfriend or getting over a girlfriend, someone you dated, or cheating allegations that's been going on in social media, and kind of just like the whole thing like that. So I kind of just wanted to talk about it because I don't know, I feel like our generation, at least my generation, is just a little bit, everybody is everywhere, let's just say that. Like, everybody's views on love is different, everybody's views on marriage is different. When one person considers getting over a person or a situation is different from how somebody else may interpret it. I don't know, like, I just feel like a lot of things are different. And this is just something that I wanted to address, not because I feel like I'm some relationship expert or because I'm so perfect or because I do it right all the time, because I don't, which is another reason why I wanted to talk about it, because I'm somebody who doesn't get it right, you know. But I do feel like I have enough insight to just be able to talk about it just like anybody else. Everybody has their own insight, everybody has their own experiences. So pretty much the video that I seen, actually I've seen quite a few videos about getting over like exes and like people like that, and a lot of it talks about, you know, bossing up on them. You know, girl, you ain't got time to be thinking about them. Make your money, go to work, do you, upgrade, you know, the whole, y'all know what I'm talking about. You know, I'm preaching to the choir, okay? I'm not talking freaking a different language. Y'all know, like, that is our generation, you know. And I feel like it's just become a common phenomenon, you know, of like, oh, okay, like, it didn't work out with this person, cool, peace, deuces, on to the next one. And I find myself saying that all the time, like, girl, that he ain't treating you right, or she ain't doing you right, like, leave, you know. But in reality, it's not realistic, honestly, and it's just not what happens. It's not what goes on. And I think that's the part that I want to address. I want to address the part that it's not easy to get over it. It's not easy to move on. It's not easy to boss up or level up, you know. That's the process is not fucking easy, you know. And I feel like society or other people make it seem like it should be easy without really talking about how hard it is to actually do. And I feel like too that, like, not many people come to terms with accepting the fact that a certain love situation is over with and finally moving on. So let me just break this all down, because I feel like I'm gonna be everywhere with this video, y'all. I'm trying not to be everywhere, okay? So I'm gonna first start with the actual process of getting over someone. And I think that when you're trying to get over someone, I think of it as the same stages that you will go through when you're actually grieving someone who has died. And it may sound a bit extreme, but I really think that those stages, like, if you really look at those stages and really look at what they mean, it really does, it can relate to you literally not being with someone that you loved ever again. And some of the stages of grief, let's see. When you're grieving, I just want to make sure I got it right so I ain't preaching no lies to y'all. Stages of grief, let's go. Okay, now this is what they say the 5 stages of grief are. It doesn't say what type of grief. Now, this is what I want y'all to notice. It does not say what type of grief. It just says grief, okay? You don't always have to be grieving over someone that has literally like left this earth. But the 5 stages of grief are denial, anger, oh, why can't I talk? Denial, anger, depression, bargaining, acceptance. And I feel like when you are going through a breakup, when your heart is broke, I feel like we sometimes, at least from what I can see, we never really get to that acceptance part, okay? And I feel like we kind of add pieces into this grieving process, like getting over someone, or, you know, leveling up, without actually going through like the actual grieving process to get to that acceptance. Like, I feel like we kind of cut that process off and say, I'm just not gonna let my mind go to that. I'm not gonna let my mind think about that. I'm just gonna move on. I'm gonna go to the next situation. I'm just gonna do it, you know. But that's very problematic, you know. It's very problematic because you aren't addressing all of those underlying issues. You're not addressing how angry you are. You're not addressing how you may be depressed. You're not addressing the fact that you may bargain situations, because I've seen the shit happen, you know. Bargaining, that's the same thing as, okay, well, if I do more of this, will you stay? Or, you know, like, just that bargaining aspect. And then accepting the fact that, okay, this situation has happened, this is exactly how it made me feel, this is what we came to terms with, and I am okay with that. And I feel like we rarely get to that. We rarely ever do, y'all, because acceptance is really saying, like, if somebody ever brought you up, I don't have no bad blood, you know. It's never gonna be like, oh, I don't want to talk about him, or, you know, like repeatedly getting upset when the situation is brought up over and over again. It's being like, you know, that situation happened, I was hurt, you know, I got through it, and I'm a better person. And, you know, that person, I don't really have no bad feelings towards. It's kind of just like, it's whatever, you know. You're able to really like reflect back on that situation and be like, it's cool, you know. But like I said, I don't feel like we rarely ever get to that point. And I really want to just touch on the fact how like unrealistic it is to move on, y'all. Like, that shit is not easy. I don't know who made that up. I don't know who thought that that was something that like actually happens. But I feel like when you really in love with somebody, when you really like, I'm talking about for real love, not no lusting, not no we was just, you know, talking for this amount of time. I'm talking about like really love somebody. Like, you would give this person your motherfucking left and right kidney, okay? Like, I'm talking about love so damn deep, like that love, like you just like, damn, I don't know what I would do about it, you know, without this person. I'm talking about that type of love. Now, that's some strong shit, okay? That type of love is so motherfucking strong. And you're talking about getting over it, right? You're talking about being completely okay with not having that person in your life anymore. That shit is hard. It's hard, and it's a process that everybody has to go through on their own pace. It's not just a matter of getting over somebody or moving on or leveling up. Yes, those are positive ways to cater your time, you know, to not wallow in sadness or result in like negative behavior because of the sadness. However, those are ways of getting through that process. Those are the grieving stages that research talks about. You know, it's okay to be angry, it's okay to be mad. I don't want to go out, you know. Everybody be like, oh, okay, like this situation happened, let's just go out and you're gonna forget about it. No, when I get back home from going out and drinking all them damn tequila shots, I'm gonna be crying, you know. I'm still gonna be thinking about it. I'm not just gonna get over it, you know. It's not something that you get over. So yes, it is okay to be mad. I'm mad, you know, like, and I feel like our generation of like, we don't validate those feelings. We don't validate being upset or being sad over somebody, especially if it's in a situation where somebody did us wrong. You know, we want the ones in the wrong, you know, and like, you know, it was the other person. Like, I feel like people really make it feel like, girl, like you shouldn't even be mad about that because, you know, he lost out or she lost out, or no, I am mad, you know. Like, those feelings need to be validated, period. And then even just going through those sad feelings too, like it's just hard, y'all. Like, and I speak from experience too, and I feel like this is for anybody else who has gone through that process. Like, it's just not easy. And I feel like there needs to be more people who talk about actually going through a breakup and how that literally makes or break people. And it sucks because, you know, I would like for what other people say to be true, like, oh, you know, like, you don't have time to be like doing, you know, thinking about it so much, or you don't have time to keep like, you know, trying to get back with this person, they don't want to be with you, or, you know, we're so young. I hear that a lot. We're so young and you have time to like find the person of your dreams. All that shit is for the birds. Let's just say that right now. That shit is for the birds. I don't care what nobody say. I don't want to hear that shit. Neither does anybody else who is going through a heartbreak. Yes, we want to know that everything is going to be okay. But I feel like as a human being, you want to feel as if like what you're going through is completely normal. What you're going through is not a matter of, oh, well, you should feel like this. It's like, it's okay to be feeling what you're feeling and going through what you're going through, period. And when you're ready, you know, whenever you're ready to move on to the next stage, if that's something that you want to do, then that's on them, you know. So I just feel like people don't talk about it enough. And I'm already knowing a lot of people have gone through heartbreaks. So I be really confused when they mention stuff like that, like, oh, just move on, or oh, he don't know what he lost, or she don't know what she lost, or, you know, all of these sayings that I feel like is just, they're just safe. Those sayings are very safe, you know, like when you don't really know what to say to somebody that's going through something like that, you say shit like that because that's what we've learned to say, you know, like that's what we've learned to say. I don't know. So I don't know, y'all. I know I'm everywhere, and I'm sorry I'm everywhere, but it's just not talked about enough. It's really not talked about enough. And just going back to my point about really accepting what happened and really accepting like where you are in a situation, I rarely see that, you know. I rarely see relationships end on, I don't even want to say a positive note, because I feel like that's insinuating that all relationships are supposed to end on a positive note. But I do feel like when relationships end, it's kind of just like it ends, y'all hate each other, y'all go y'all separate ways, then somebody brings that person back up, you get upset, you know. It's just all types of different emotions arise from thinking about that person, or if somebody mentions that person. But I feel like really acceptance is really like the opposite of all that. It's not, you don't get angry anymore when the situation is brought up, you know. You don't get anxious to see that person, you don't get, I don't know, like it's like you kind of accept what happened, you know. Like I feel like acceptance seems so easy, but it's so damn hard. Like it's so hard to be like, damn, I really love that person. And I used to think all the time that, dang, we was gonna be together forever, you know. And now, and I went through what I went through. I cried myself to sleep, I ate hella chocolate, I did this and I did that, and I got through it, and it's okay, you know. It's okay. Like it's okay that it didn't work out, you know. It's okay that we aren't gonna be together forever. It's okay. It's okay, you know. It's getting to that point where it's like accepting that it's gonna be okay. Like I feel like people try to rush that process, like it's okay right now. No, it's not okay right now. It may be okay in like a week or two, or maybe 2 months or 3 months. Like I feel like people try to rush that process. But yeah, I just wanted to get that off my chest, because I get so like irritated when people say stuff like that. I know I say something like that sometimes, but I don't know. And I kind of wanted to mention like the whole like cheating allegations thing, especially because of just like the recent thing that happened with like G Herbo cheating on Ari and like stuff like that. For those of y'all who are in the loop to that type of like social media gossip, I guess, and somebody made the comment, you know, that he's too young to have started a family, he's in his prime, or comments like, you know, that's what famous people or rappers are supposed to do. They fuck hoes even though they're committed to somebody else. All of this talk about like stuff like that, and like, you know, for women, you know, or men, you know what you're getting yourself into when you're dating people of that caliber. Like, I just seen all types of comments, and it's actually real sad. It's really sad, because people just don't understand people. People don't understand people. People don't understand behavior, and people don't understand the concept of love. They just really don't. And that's just because I feel like at my generation, we all have totally different concepts and ideas of what those things actually mean. And I feel like it's very important when you're looking for a relationship or settling down in a relationship, that whoever your significant other is, they are very in tune and just similar in how they view those things, similar in how they view love and how they feel love, but also how they show love, and then just like in tune with just respecting you as a person and loving you the way that they would love themselves. And I feel like that often gets lost in the sauce, especially when you're talking about people that are 22, 23, even 21 years old. And I just feel like it's very hard for us to really learn how to love and how to I'm trying to see how to put this. I feel like it's really hard to communicate to someone else how you want to be loved, because you don't want to feel like you're teaching somebody how to love you. And I also feel like too, it's very draining when you aren't receiving the love that you expect, you know. But I also feel like too, it's kind of like a personal thing. Like, it's kind of like, okay, well, if you're perceiving this love, if you want someone to give you that love, you also have to show that love. And sometimes there is a disconnect. You may be given the love that you want to also receive, and that's where the disconnect comes in. But that's why I said it's really important to find somebody, find a spouse, whatever, who really values that, who understands the way that you need to be loved, who understands how to give love and understands how to love themselves, and really literally understands that to love you is to love myself, and the way that I treat myself is the way that I treat you. Like, I feel like that shit is so damn simple, but it's so hard for people to really grasp and understand. Different love languages, that shit is real, and understanding love, how love is different as an emotion and a behavior, is a thing. My dog is farting and she stinks bad. But yeah, I feel like it's just different, and I don't know, like, I don't want to be the one to say it, but I just feel like it's very hard to base your ideas on love around what other people think, especially social media and just looking up how people look up to different celebrities and their relationships and stuff like that. But I feel like it's just really important to find someone who is in tune with you and in tune with how you love, and in tune with your behavior and in tune with their own behavior, so that when y'all come together, it just clicks. You know, you don't have to teach them anything, and it's okay to still like teach them things here and there, but it's not draining. You know, you're not teaching them big things that you feel like they should really already understand, you know, because y'all would have had that conversation before y'all even settled down and had a baby and had a family and, you know, all of this stuff. But literally my camera is finna die, so yeah, I feel like this was just like a really tangent video, and I really just wanted to talk about it, quite honestly. So yeah, I don't really care if you all wanted to hear it. I really hope that this message hits somebody, or at least somebody can connect with it, you know, or somebody agrees, you know, or somebody disagree. We can agree to disagree, that's fine too. But yeah, like I said, I just wanted to talk about it, get it off my chest, and it doesn't necessarily have to be, I do want to disclaim, this doesn't have anything to do with me and my personal relationships. However, like, these are things that I have also experienced. It doesn't mean that I'm experiencing it right now, whatever. But yeah, so that's pretty much it, y'all. I really hope that y'all enjoy the video, enjoy what I have to say. Maybe we can have a conversation about it in the comment section below, or if y'all want to see me do more videos like this. I feel like this was really impromptu for me, especially for my channel, because I rarely get on camera to talk about, like, I don't know, I ain't gonna say sensitive issues like this, but just issues in general. So if that's something that y'all would like to see more on my channel, make sure you give this video a thumbs up. But other than that, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next vlog, which will be tomorrow. Bye, you guys.